everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome officially to September. I have been smiling like this all day because we are officially in autumn, my all-time favourite season of the entire year, even though technically the UK has just been hit by a huge heat wave. It is still officially autumn in my eyes. As soon as it's the 1st of September, the candles are coming out. I've already got my autumn decorations out from the loft and I'm ready to start decorating my space for autumn, although not yet, it's a bit too hot. It is officially time to release my annual autumn bucket list, which I'm so excited to share with you. I've started creating this in the beginning of summer. It was the only thing that was keeping me sane through the hot, sweaty, uncomfortable months. I can't wait for cooking cozy meals, doing autumn baking. I want to make a pumpkin pie or something soon. Reading a nice book with a hot drink under a nice fluffy blanket, rainy evenings. I cannot wait. I feel like autumn is just whispering in the wind. Like we can just hear it in the distance and it's slowly getting closer. So of course it means we have to start thinking about all of the amazing things that we want to do in the autumn time. So here is my autumn bucket list for 2023. I am so excited to share all of these things with you. I've tried to keep it as cozy as possible, sort of my own bucket list, but I've included a load of really nice cozy activities, some which you'd probably think you'd see on Pinterest, some that include trends that I've seen for this year and previous years as well that I think so many people would probably want to do. And I think a lot of these activities as well would be perfect for taking some nice pictures and making some really nice memories. So if you are looking for some cozy autumn vibes in this disgusting heat, I have a lot of cozy vibes right here. I just want everyone to appreciate the craftsmanship that went into this bucket list. I stayed up very late last night doing some doodles and I think that they look quite nice. So I just wanted to show you because I put a lot of effort into this. Anyway, get yourself nice and comfortable, grab yourself a pen and paper so you can make your own list. I don't recommend getting under a fluffy blanket if you're in a heat wave, but if you're not, get under all the blankets that you can, get yourself nice and cozy, grab a hot drink, and let's get into my 2023 autumn bucket list. Number one on my bucket list is to do some autumn baking. I think autumn is probably the only time of year that I actually want to do baking. I'm not someone that really enjoys baking that much, especially in the heat. But when it's autumn, I love the idea of just cooking a nice cozy recipe. Last year I baked myself a pumpkin pie, but I really want to bake some cinnamon rolls or some white chocolate pecan cookies with some spices in them, or just something really autumnal, because I feel like homemade autumn treats are the coziest thing that you can eat during autumn season. Bit of an obvious one, but visiting a pumpkin patch. I've done this every year for the past 2 years, which isn't actually that many times. But can you think of a more festive activity to do during this season than going to a pumpkin patch? Walking through a pumpkin field with a nice warm coffee. You could even pick a pumpkin that you can go and carve if that's something you want to do, or you can just have a look at them like I usually do. Create yourself an autumn playlist. I do this every single year. I have my own playlist on Spotify that I'll link down below if you want some ideas for some songs that you can put in a playlist. This is something I like doing at the end of summer, just when autumn is just around the corner and it's still hot, but I'm really excited because autumn's almost here. Going for an autumn walk, a crisp autumn walk with a pumpkin spice latte. Do I need to say any more? Realistically, wrapping up warm, going for a nice autumn walk with a pumpkin spice latte. Can you think of anything more exciting? I've just realised that I got closer to the camera. This is how excited I am to be talking about this. Going autumn candle shopping. This is one of my favourite things to do and I always make a YouTube video on it. I made one last year and it was the best video I've ever made in terms of just how much I enjoyed filming it. It was so much fun and it is one of my all-time favourite activities to do in autumn. I really recommend adding this one to your bucket list. Going leaf peeping and taking pictures. I'm gonna be quite honest with you, I did not know what the term leaf peeping was. I've never heard of it before until quite recently, and then when I saw it I was like, what the hell is leaf peeping? That sounds a bit strange. Apparently it means going and looking at autumn foliage. Yes. Just going and looking at some scenes and taking some nice pictures, because I feel like it's the perfect time of year to take pictures. It just looks beautiful absolutely everywhere. The colours are all out and ready to be photographed, and I feel like you have a short period of time to take some amazing pictures. Creating yourself a cozy film/program list. I've already done this. I do this every single year as well as making my autumn playlist. It includes things like Virgin River, which is my favourite programme to watch around this time of year. It is in like a small town with like cabins and lumberjacks, and it's just very cozy. I recommend watching that. And also Gilmore Girls. I've never seen that before, but everyone raves about it this time of year, so I want to watch that. Doing autumn crafts and DIYs. This is something that I'm planning to do this year. I'm so excited. I'm planning to do a few cozy autumn vlogs, and I'm going to be doing a few autumn crafts in those vlogs. But if you just look on Pinterest, you will find so many ideas for different crafts that you can do. I've seen some really amazing like leaf garlands and all sorts of really pretty things. You could even go out and find some stuff like some leaves to do like leaf pressing and stuff in. Decorating for autumn. I am so excited for my room to just look like a autumn wonderland. I'm so excited. I decorated my room last year for the very first time, which is something I've wanted to do since I was pretty young, and it is the best decision I've ever made in my entire life. If you have always wanted to decorate your space for autumn and just make it look really cozy and put you in a really nice mood, you can get some really affordable decorations from places like Asda. I'm going to do an Asda haul actually after this video, so if you want some affordable decoration ideas, I recommend subscribing and then you can watch that video after this one. But if you've never decorated your room for autumn before, I really recommend doing it, or your whole house if you've got that option. I'd love to have a house to decorate for autumn one day. Take yourself on an autumn picnic and have all autumn snacks for your picnic. I recommend doing this when all of the colours are out and it just looks gorgeous outside. Getting a nice blanket, getting as many autumn snacks as you can find in the shops. I recommend if you're in America to do this, because I feel like you guys just have more autumn snacks than we do. But if you can't really find any, you could also do some autumn baking and bake yourself some nice like cinnamon rolls or something, and then take those on an autumn picnic. And you could read a nice book, you could just take some really nice pictures and just admire the beauty of autumn. Try the thrifted ghost painting trend. It's essentially going to a thrift store, or if you're in the UK, a charity shop, and finding an old painting, taking it home and painting over it to make it an autumn scene. I've seen people turning like humans in the paintings into little ghosts, adding little pumpkins and little bats and little witches hats, and it just looks so much fun, and I really want to do this year. I think that would be such a nice thing to like hang up somewhere or put somewhere like around this time of year for a decoration as well, and you made it yourself. Another trend that I've seen everywhere is the pumpkin head or the ghost sheet photo shoots that people do. I think people actually use real pumpkins as well. I don't know if I'd have the guts to do that, because I'd have to remove the guts and then the guts would be all over my face. And also the ghost sheet one where people like cut out the eyes and they just stand there and take cute photos, and they do it with their dog as well. Watching the autumn sunrise or the autumn sunset. This isn't something that I've ever really done before, but I feel like with all of the beautiful trees, the nice crisp breeze that you get from autumn, you could grab a nice coffee, go and find a nice hill with some beautiful views of the nice trees on, and just watch the autumn sunset. Visit a farmer's market. I am going to the UK's biggest farmer's market this year, and I'm so excited. I'm of course going to bring you guys along. It's going to be part of a vlog, but I feel like this is the perfect thing to do after you've gone to a pumpkin patch, because they usually have a farmer's market like where the pumpkin patch is. So after you go and have a little pot around the pumpkins, you could go and look around the farmer's market. You could buy some nice ingredients to bake yourself some autumn treats as well. Creating yourself an autumn themed laptop wallpaper or a phone wallpaper. This is something I do every single year. As soon as it gets to September, I change my wallpaper on my laptop and my phone to my autumn ones. I mean, just look how beautiful this is. Another craft trend that I've seen all over social media is people getting those plastic pumpkins, I think you can get from Amazon, you can get them pretty much everywhere, and turning them into an autumn vase. That sounds amazing, because I created myself an autumn bouquet last year, but I feel like that would take it to the next level, having a pumpkin vase. Create yourself a autumn evening routine. You know, a nice rainy evening, put a nice candle on, use one of Lush's autumn pumpkin bath bombs, then get out, get on with cozy in your dressing gown, put on a pumpkin face mask from Lush, put on your Body Shop pumpkin body lotion that they do, just everything autumn scented that you can possibly find, and do a pamper routine, like an pamper cozy evening routine with autumn stuff. Go for a nice scenic drive. I feel like there are so many nice places where you can go for a drive that just have amazing scenery, like, you know, those really long windy roads in the middle of the countryside that are surrounded by long tall trees. There's pictures of them all over Pinterest. You could even put your autumn playlist on in the car, get yourself another pumpkin spice latte, and just go for a nice autumn drive. Autumn festivals. Find some autumn festivals or events in your area. So just have a look and just find something that you can do that involves your whole community. Maybe you can meet some other people that love autumn just as much as you. Go and eat some apple cider donut and drink some hot apple cider and just have a nice time at a nice festival somewhere. Take yourself autumn clothes shopping. Get yourself some nice chunky boots, some nice chunky scarves, some nice jumpers, some nice cozy cord sets that you can wear around the house, some fluffy pajamas or a nice new dressing gown. Just treat yourself to something cozy that you can wear in the autumn. The last thing I have on my autumn bucket list for 2023 is to go apple picking and then bake yourself an apple pie when you get home. The idea of just getting a little basket and then going and picking some apples from a tree and then going home and using those to bake an apple pie. That sounds so cozy and like such a nice autumn day. I also think this is a nice alternative for people that don't want to buy a pumpkin because you don't want to like carve it or you don't want to eat it, so you could just go apple picking instead and make a nice homemade apple pie. So that was everything that I had on my autumn bucket list for 2023. I am so excited to start doing all of these cozy activities. I really hope that I've given you a few ideas of the things that you can do to get you in the spirit of autumn and also just make some really nice memories and make the most out of autumn because it's my favourite season and I feel like it should be packed with as many things as I possibly can. Like I said, I have so much autumn content on my channel, so if you want more cozy vibes, please subscribe because I have so many ideas for this year. I have an autumn decoration haul that's coming out after this. I have so many different decorations to show you that I'm so excited to. I have my decorate with me video, I have my shop with me video, I have so many cozy autumn vlogs coming out as well. I'm just so excited for all of the cozy vibes. I really hope that you have the most amazing cozy autumn this year and that you get to do all of the things on your bucket list. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!